YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Havo and I'm back. Been a while since had any videos, so I figured I'd make one on the way home from work. Work's been hectic, but it's been a lot going on. Haven't really been playing a lot of football games or messing around with the editor. I know a lot of you guys watch me for that, but I've been really trying to think about how I can make a video game. I've always wanted to make a game, and I've done a lot of research and prototyping with different game engines like Unity and Unreal, and now I'm working with Game Maker Studio too. And part of the reason why I'm doing it is because I've been trying to make like prototype games, and I've been using Unity for the most part, and they're pretty much like 2D side-scrolling games. I've messed around with some 3D football prototypes, and obviously, as you guys know, football's my passion. Go Buffalo! But really, it's, as you guys know, it's so damn difficult to make a football game, and people like Cal Anderson and the Canuck Gaming guys and even Access Football, those guys are really trying to put something together, and you can see, you can see the quality of their products. It's so hard to compete with AAA titles, and even though Madden is not my favorite game and I don't play it, it's leaps and bounds better than these other games that are coming out because of the amount of work it takes to actually do it, right? So, there's a challenge and a difficulty level there that is just way beyond the scope of just one person doing. But with that said, the games that I've been trying to build are related to like indie type games, like 2D side-scrolling games or some strategy games, things that you can actually accomplish with one or two or three people. But I've never really gotten far, like much farther than prototyping, because I always feel like I don't have the full passion, minus the time and all the time with family and work. I don't really have all the time in the world to really dedicate towards it. So basically what I did, or what I'm trying to do now, is switch over to Game Maker Studio 2, as I mentioned. The reason why I'm doing that is because Game Maker 2, Studio 2, is meant for beginners. Now, I'm a programmer by trade, I guess you could say. I have a management information systems degree and computer background my whole entire life, and I do programming on the side, as you guys know, with the All Pro Football Editor, and I basically manage a group of developers, engineers, and who work on different types of applications, mainly websites out there. But programming doesn't always translate to every language. Every language is different, but the concepts are somewhat similar. My point, though, is that doing things in Unity are more challenging, just like Unreal Engine, than something like Game Maker. So I'm thinking, with my background in programming, maybe I can make a really cool game in Game Maker, and it would be very easy for me to pick up and build without having to spend too much time learning the language or the system, right? So I've been working on trying to learn how Game Maker Studio 2 works. They have their own language. There's it's called Game Maker Language, GML, and it's pretty simple, but you still need to learn the different functions and methods and ways that you can talk to the engine and make it do what you want, right? So it's still not push a button and your game's built. Obviously, there's still the art part of it. There's sound and game design, testing, and so it's a very it's a very complicated process, and it's still the whole making a game in general is very it's a monumental task. I mean, it's not something you just put together in 2 minutes. So I guess what I'm doing is learning it and really trying to come up with a game that I can make that would be something that's attainable. Not a 3D football game, but maybe a 2D football game, or some type of 2D overhead, like top-down shooter, or side-scrolling game, or I don't know, anything in between. But I'm thinking that one idea that I have is to make a 2D football game. It might be like a top-down view, but something that I can build that has elements of simulation, but the graphics and everything are obviously pared down to some nice 2D graphics, and really trying to make a game that's fun to play on the PC, that makes us feel like we have something to enjoy, because right now Madden's not cutting it, and the other games that are trying to be 3D football games don't seem to be fulfilling or satisfying the NFL or the football audience out there. So we're really at a very weird spot, and with the whole gaming industry and how football games have evolved over time with the monopoly that has been created by EA and the NFL. So I'm thinking about this football game only because I have a passion for football. It's a game that I would probably complete, because even though I have limited time, it's something that I think I'd enjoy, I'd have a passion for, I'd want to play, and basically want to put my passion towards. So if it's not that kind of a game, it's going to be something different that's not related to sports, that I can come up with that may not be as grandiose as a football game, and would give me a smaller scope to be able to build. So we'll see. So there's that going on. I may have more videos about it. I'd love to hear your comments, on if you think that a 2D football game might work, that if you have any ideas, if you think it's a terrible idea, or any other games that you think might be cool that you might want to play, indie games on the PC. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that's pretty much it for this video. So I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. All you guys that subscribe, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all the support, and I'll be around in some fashion. So talk to you soon. Later. Peace.